Neesham back in. That has done everything but take the bails off there, I think, from Neesham. Has such great execution to be able to run in, goes to that rolling lead cutter, slow ball Yorker. He's got that away. 4 runs to Jason Smith. They'll need more of that if South Africa are looking towards 170, 180. Praise the execution of the ball before. This is a miss from Neesham. Again, it's that slight roll of the fingers across the seam, bangs it in, but it's on the hip, and that is just easy pickings for Smith. It's been a struggle to get started this innings. Is that the boundary that does it for Smith? Picked up, and 6 runs off the bat of Smith. And this is exactly the impetus South Africa needs in this innings. Just sits there, doesn't it, from Neesham? That's the slower delivery. Just sits up, waiting to be hit. He is a powerful man, Jason Smith. Push for 2, just a single. It's a tough surface to bowl on. When you get it right, like Jess Kerr did, she was accurate. She talked about being at the stumps. Sometimes a little too short. It just sits up nicely to be hit. It's square of the wicket. Easy pickings if you get it wrong. It feels like the margin for error is reasonably small. We've seen some assistance with slow balls, the cutters, the gripping and holding in the pitch. That one pace on from Neesham. Block hole out towards the wide line, using the angle. Spot on from Neesham. That is perfect. A beautiful night here in the capital. Wellington showing off. And a gorgeous couple of days since we've been here. And tonight, great night for cricket. Oh, that's so well played. Ruben Harriman. A 40 at the over, 15 from it. 138 for 4. 5 bowlers used so far. Jamieson, folks, Sears, the 3 fast men, ones that have still got overs left, and you would expect they'll be the 3 that bowl the remaining 3 of this innings. 31 dot balls, and then the 3. Jamieson, bowl the 18th. It's protection on the boundary. Thinking of 2. It's not easy on this ground. It's 1-2 from the South African innings. Fielding's been really good from the Black Caps. About the dew factor, how much will that impact the second half of this game? Yeah, I would think so. I think it's been really noticeable in the field as we've got the dark sky overhead. The temperature has dropped rapidly since the sun has set, so that's where you get the dew starting to form. Is that the air temperature ends up less than the ground temperature. And seen it with the fielders, we've seen how far they could dive and slide. It shows that it's definitely formed. And what you will get is the outfield will get sprayed with an anti-dew substance to try and minimise that impact, but it's still there. Ball will get damp, get slippery, and the pitch itself will just quicken up a touch. So it can be useful for batting. A lot of players say it's actually, they find it a lot easier to chase here because of that factor. The ball just tends to slide on under the lights with the dew. And I think that's possibly why we've seen the Black Caps in the last 3 or 4 overs really go to those slow balls, the cutters. Just the recognition that with the dew forming, that the ball is just sliding on, quickening up a touch. And so maybe those pace-on deliveries, they've now become the easier ones to hit. It's interesting that South Africa then decided to back first. They've also gone with the extra spinner, Pranil Bryan, who makes his T20 international debut tonight. Nicely hit, and he will get to. McQuaid misses up tonight. He's been impressive in the series. Bartman's back, and we've got Peter September also missing out. Interesting to see how that combination works out for South Africa tonight. I was a little bit disappointed actually when the youngster McQuaid not playing tonight. Been really impressed with what he's been able to do, bat and ball. I think he looks a real prospect for South Africa. Good effort, but that will go for 4. It's in the air for a long time. 4 runs in what was otherwise a really good over until that point from Kyle Jamieson. It's pace off once again, and it's a big change. Tough catch for Josh Clarkson running rounds. Just didn't quite get the dive forward. Just grazes the fingertips. But the change in pace between the last 2 deliveries, from 135 down to 104. Huge change from Jamieson. Straight down the ground. And that is an outstanding take from Robinson. Presence of mind on the boundary, steadied himself and held on. Such a big boundary down the ground here, Henry Stadium in Wellington. It's the cross seamer from Jamieson. And Smith just thinks, first glance, that is in the slot. Gets a good piece of it, gets a lot of it, but can't get it over. Tim Robertson in the deep. Takes a good measured catch. And Smith's going to go look dangerous in that 19. South Africa now 146 for 5 with 2 overs to go.